Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Moyes?
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, sweetheart. I'm so
Uh,
glad you called.
it's really nice to hear your voice today.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice too, sweetheart.
Oh, how was your day?
Oh, wasn't too bad. I had to work today at my church, but other than that, it was a
Oh,
nice day.
okay, okay. Are you ready to go to bed now?
Oh, no, not yet. I've got to work on some scripture for my church and then I'll probably go to bed. Tell me about yourself,
Uh,
sweetie. I want to know more about you.
okay. You just feel free to ask me what you'd like to know, and I'll tell you all you need to know.
Okay, well,
So,
I
what would
mean,
you like to know about me?
good. Let's start with the basics. I mean, where are you from? Tell me all about your personal life, honey.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I was born here in the United States, and my dad was American, and my mom was Peruvian.
Oh, goodness.
So can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, yeah. But at a very tender age, I lost my dad, which made me, my mom, and my sister relocate to Peru. So
Uh-huh.
I spent most of my childhood days in Peru, and that's the reason I got the Peruvian accent.
Oh, goodness, it's so sexy. I don't know where Peruvia is, but goodness, you just sound like the sweetest little man.
Well, so after some years, I relocated back to the States, and I got a job. I got married, and I I gave birth to my two wonderful kids.
Oh,
But
goodness.
I got divorced already because my wife was a chronic cheat.
Oh,
She was
no.
always cheating on me whenever I was away on business trips. I come home, find out with other men and all that. I just couldn't cope anymore. So I just had to file a divorce.
Oh, goodness, I would too. The little floozy. I would have lit her panties on fire. I don't put up with any
Yeah,
kind of cheating. That's horrible.
yeah. So talking about what I do for a living,
Yes.
I engage in uh, I engage in supplies of underground cables to telecommunication companies, and I
Oh.
also export hospital materials to hospitals far and wide. So let's just say I do import and export. Okay.
Oh goodness, that's interesting. My son Kyle, he worked in cable for a while. I mean, he was hooking up people's cable for free, but he did work in the
Uh,
cable industry for quite a while. That's an interesting job.
oh wow,
Yes,
wow, that's good.
everyone
So
in
what do you do?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, honey, after my husband died, because he drank the Kool Aid, um, I went ahead and started my own religious church here in my town, and I'm the pastor and founder of the Extraterrestrial Life Church, and it's basically
Okay.
a medium to small size large church, and we worship, the good Lord extraterrestrial above. I
Yeah.
have my own little community. We live on a big commune. It's wonderful. I've been
Yeah.
the pastor for 5 years now.
Wow, wow, that's good. So you're a pastor.
Oh, yes, I am. It's the Extraterrestrial Church of Life, and we're out here on Route
Wow,
9 behind the big shed. And I've got about 50 people now in my parish. A few of them passed away
wow,
last year because they needed to. But other than that, yeah,
wow, that's good.
yes, I'm highly extraterrestrial religious, and I do worship Zorb, and it's just wonderful. And I just haven't been able to find myself a good man. I mean, I've been single now for 10
Oh,
years. It's so lonely.
for how long you've been single?
Oh, it's been
For
10
5 years?
10 years, honey. It's been 10 long years. I swear, I've
Wow.
forgotten what it feels like to be with a man. Oh.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But I was wondering, since you don't work, how do you cope with house bills, uh uh phone bills, electricity, gas, and credit card bills? How do you cope with all of that?
honey, it's quite simple. I mean, with my church, we have a lot of donations coming in, but when my husband drank the Kool Aid, oh, are you there, sweetie?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. I thought you ran away.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh,
Well,
that's
I
okay.
was saying, since you don't work, I was wondering how you cope with paying your house bills, your phone bills, electricity, and credit card bills.
Oh, well, as I was saying, honey, I mean, when my husband, he drank the Kool Aid and he died, I got his life insurance policy. And so financially, I mean, I don't have to worry about a thing. I mean, he left me over $1 million in insurance money. So my house is all paid for. And then with the donations from the church, we run the church. And then, I pretty much live off of my insurance money. And I don't worry about money,
Uh,
honey. I mean, he was a good man until he started that cult and drank the Kool Aid. But before
well,
then, he was great, and he made sure that me and my son we were taken care of. So, and my son
well,
works. He does various production and
well,
sales of things. We won't go into that, but yeah, I'm
the,
fine, honey.
so you also have credit cards which you pay bills on?
Well, yeah, I pay my bills and I've got the well water and the solar power, and then I've got my commune friends here that they take care of all the gardening and all of the things that people do. So I mean, we grow our own vegetables and we have our own fava beans and rice. So
Uh,
I live off my land, honey. But yeah, I pay all my bills.
uh,
I'm not like
uh,
one of
you,
them.
yeah,
I'm not like
no, you didn't hear my question. I said, do you also have credit card bills,
oh
or you
no.
don't have credit cards?
Oh, I don't have any bills, honey. I'm negative in bills. I take care of my own. I
No,
don't
you're
have
not.
no,
You're still
honey.
not hearing me. I said you don't have credit cards, or you don't owe on them. That's what I'm asking. Or you
Oh,
don't use credit cards at all.
well, I have credit cards, but I don't owe anything on them because I pay them off
Oh,
every month, honey. I mean, I like my sister
okay.
Bardine. She had to go to Las Vegas last month to get to look at her stomach
Yeah,
stapling, and I helped her with that. But no, honey, I'm you know what? There's too many women out there that aren't financially stable. Good Lord, I'm
yeah.
stable. I take care of my own, sweetheart.
Well, okay. Well, you see, I don't have a problem. If you had issues, if you happen to have issues with paying your bills, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? I just like to know everything about my lady. You know,
Oh, I
you understand what I'm
understand.
saying?
Oh yeah, honey,
And
I feel you. I feel you.
I was just asking so I could know if there is a way I can help you out. You know, if you probably have issues with paying your bills and all of that, I was gonna ask you to make sure you talk to me about it. If you ever need anything, if you never need any form of help, you can always talk to me about it.
Oh, goodness, you're such a sweet man. Well, good Lord, I'm a
All
lady
right.
that I like to be taken care of, but I'm good, sweetie. I mean, all of my members of my church, they have to pay monthly membership dues to live on the compound and eat bread, so they're good too, honey. But you're such a sweetheart. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So, for how long have you been on the side?
I've been on a while. My sister Bardine wanted me to join because she told me I need to find a man, but I'm not too good with all this technology stuff. I'm so scared to meet a man. Who knows who's on the internet, honey?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. So you've been on the side for over a month.
Yeah, I think so. I've been on quite a while, honey, but I've not met anyone in person, and I haven't fell in love yet. I'm still looking for my Prince Charming. I'm still looking for
Oh,
my Sid Vicious. You know what I mean, honey?
uh, yeah, yeah. But what did you just make? What did you just make that Prince Charming?
Are you my Prince Charming?
It's the truth. You know, you never can tell. You know.
Oh,
It just could be, you know.
you never know. We might be a fatal attraction, and I'll be your Sharon Stone.
Yeah.
But hope you ain't
Well,
got
you
no
see,
bunnies.
is it actually your first time of being on a dating site?
It is, yes, because I'm old fashioned, and a lot of men are scared of me because of I live out in the country, and with my church, it shies away some men because they just get scared.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, you see, I'm also new on the side because it's been about I've been on the side for about let's say 2 weeks now,
Uh huh.
and it's been very difficult trying to find that special lady for me. I just want to find a woman to love. I just want somebody I can look up to, somebody I can trust, and who is gonna love me.
Oh
It's
goodness.
really hard. It's really hard finding true love, unconditional love.
Oh, I understand,
So
honey.
yeah. And most of the ladies I've met on side, they either after just sex or just money. And I don't want just that. Fine, I don't mind taking good care of my lady. I like to spoil my lady. I like to buy her stuff, give her what she wants, and make sure she doesn't lack anything. But you
Mm.
see, most women nowadays, they just go into relationship just for the money. Okay, you see, I believe a relationship should be more than that.
Oh
Are you getting
goodness.
me?
Oh, honey, yes, it ain't about money. It ain't about doing the sideways shuffle. Good Lord, I'm too old for that mess.
Yeah,
I want a man who
yeah,
gonna love me, who gonna hug me, and who's gonna join in the
yeah,
church with me. He's gonna wear the robe and wear the
yeah,
hat and when the time comes and that comet comes
yeah,
across the sky, we're gonna ride or die together, honey. I mean, I
yeah,
don't I don't want a fake man, and I don't want a man's money. Good Lord, I got enough people sending me money for my church. I don't need that.
yeah,
So no, no,
yeah,
honey. No, no, honey. And I ain't looking for a one night stand. Good Lord, I don't do the sideways
yeah,
Watusi for anybody. Mm-mm. So no, honey. I want
yeah,
someone that's gonna come live out here with me, who's gonna help me run the church, who's gonna help keep all the
yeah.
parishioners in their rooms, and who's
Wow,
just gonna do the
wow,
right
wow.
thing. Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I must tell you the truth. You've really caught my attention. I
Oh.
say that because you're a God sharing woman. You're not just a God sharing woman. You're a pastor. I mean, that's the kind of lady I've always wanted.
Oh
You know what
goodness.
I mean? That's the kind of lady I've always wanted also myself,
Oh honey.
and I'm really happy I found.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I can't help but talk. I'm happy you found me too. I mean, I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. Praise the Lord, extraterrestrials above and the beings of the great. I'm an honest woman, honey.
Yeah, well, I must tell you, I'm really, really happy I found you on the side, and I really would love things to work out between us. And it all depends on you. I don't mind uh, deactivating my profile on the site now just to focus on you, talk more, get to know you better. We meet and try to make things work. You know what I
Oh.
mean?
Oh, you want to go steady walk? Oh, honey, I think it'd be amazing. This is just like a crazy, crazy abduction. I'm wondering, honey. I mean, I don't know where do you live, sweetheart? You said
All right.
what state do you live in, sweetheart?
I'm not getting you, babe. What did you say?
I said what state do you live in, sweetheart?
Where I live?
Yes.
I live in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
But you
That's
see,
right. Wisconsin. Goodness, you must have a lot of cheese. I hope you're not constipated. I was thinking
yeah,
if you want next Friday because the moon's gonna be full. I didn't know if you wanted to come
yeah.
out to my church. We're gonna have a rice pudding mass feeding, force feeding
Well,
party, and we're gonna sit outside
Wow.
and light the campfire, look in the sky, and we're gonna make them all eat rice pudding, and we're gonna wear our slippers. I mean, it's kind of like a big slumber party, except lots of people don't make
Wow.
it.
Wow.
Did you want to come?
Wow. 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 Okay. Cause, but I'm presently in Tunisia.
Oh, what's honey?
Alright.
What did you say, sweetie?
Yeah, I said I live in Wisconsin, but I'm down here. I'm over here in Tennessee.
Oh, I don't know where that is, sweetheart. Is that near Italy?
No, Tennessee,
Oh,
Tennessee.
oh, okay. Well, I don't know where that is, sweetie. So I don't know what. When are you gonna?
Where
When
are you? Where are you right now?
I'm in Tennessee.
That's what I said. I'm in Tennessee.
Oh, I thought you said Tanakisi. I'm so sorry, honey. What?
No, I said I'm in I'm in
I
Nashville,
we're gonna have
Tennessee.
so much fun.
I, yeah,
Goodness.
I'm presently in Nashville.
Oh, you're in Nashville. Good Lord, honey. I'm sorry. One of my
Uh-huh.
parishioners' car alarms is going off. Um, no, sweetie. I
Oh.
mean, I'm probably about 5 hours from you. I mean, I don't know if you want. Excuse me. I've got to
Mm.
shoot one of my parishioners. Her damn car alarm's going off. Did you want to meet next Friday?
Well, I don't mind. I don't mind, sweetheart. Next Friday will be cool.
Goodness, that'd be awesome. I think someone's trying to escape off the compound. Anyway, yeah, I mean, if you want to come, I mean, like I said, you can come to the rice pudding force feeding party if you want. I mean, we're
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna play some music. I mean, it's up to you, honey.
Okay, I don't mind. I could come.
Okay, do you
Okay,
want you
if
want me to
that's gonna
get you?
make you happy,
Uh huh. Go ahead.
if that's gonna make you happy, I will come. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Excuse me.
sweetie.
I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure one of my
Oh my
parishioners is
God.
not getting
I,
out.
we haven't known each other for long, but I just have a good feeling about you. I mean, I just feel like things are really gonna work out between us, you know.
I feel the
But
same way.
it all depends on you,
Well,
you
it
know.
depends on
It
you
all
too,
depends
honey.
on you.
I mean, I feel it deep
Huh?
within. I feel it deep within my twat waffle that you could be the one, but it depends on you, honey. I mean, I don't want to force myself on you like I force my religion on these people. So decide. I mean, if you want to be with me, it's got to be all or nothing, honey. I'm not one of these women that just plays the field.
Yeah, I know.
So
Lucy, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, sweetie.
All right, all right. But you see, I've met a couple of women on the side who
Oh,
I've talked to, and the first day we talk, and we seem to like each other and be interested in each other, and the following day, which is the next day, they don't communicate anymore. You know what I mean? So it just leaves me wondering, like, what have I done? I mean, it's really
wow.
crazy, when just at the point when I thought things were going well, and you just start talking all of a sudden. I mean, it's really crazy.
Oh, honey, they just
So
they just a bunch of flakes. You can't be going out with them flaky women.
yeah.
Now listen to me,
So
honey.
do you have other men you're talking to presently?
No, I've had a few step into my private message, but none of them I've spoken to like I'm speaking to you. I'm not looking for a one night stand, honey. I want something real, and I'm gonna give you some advice now.
Oh,
You gotta stay away from them
yeah,
flaky women because you know what? If you get a flaky woman, you're gonna get hurt. You ought to stay with me because I run
yeah,
I run an extraterrestrial church. I've got foil all on the outside of my house. I'm not a flaky woman, honey. I'm a good woman.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I believe you. I believe you,
well,
sweetie. I
well,
believe you.
you should.
And I really, I really hope you. I mean, you don't change your mind about me. I just want the best for us. I just want a very, very wonderful relationship for us. You know what I mean?
Oh, I understand
I
that.
just, I just want a woman I can be happy with, love each other, care about each other, and be there for each other no matter the circumstance, and serve God together. I just want to be happy and have a very happy home, you
Oh,
know.
me too, sweetie. I'm all about being happy, and I want it. Like I said, I want a
Yeah,
ride or die man. He gonna be with me until the end of time, until we're
yeah,
laying in the forest in our bathrobes drinking that Kool Aid, honey. I want it for the end of time. I'm not looking for a flaky
yeah,
man. I want someone who's gonna be
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. I understand. I
Now,
understand.
now would you
So,
go ahead, honey?
uh,
Go ahead,
no, go
sweetheart.
ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna
Come
ask
on,
you.
talk to me.
Oh, okay. You get me giggling like a schoolgirl. So now
My
I,
God.
I was just wondering, honey. Now, if we decide to get together, are you gonna convert over to my religion? Because it would definitely put a damper on the relationship if you didn't.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said if you and I, decide to,
Oh, should
if we become a couple, sweetheart, are you going to be able to
okay.
join my church? Do you want to join my church?
I absolutely would love that.
I mean,
I
if you,
mean, I don't. I mean, I have God 24/7. As a matter of fact, I got a boat in the church, which is a church Assemblies of God. You should know that.
okay, because, some men have a
Assemblies of
problem.
God.
But you need to understand that you would be second in command in my church because you'd be the pastor's better half. And so, you'd have to wear the purple robe and everything during Mass. And, you would be in charge of putting up the little ship and everything. So I want to make sure that you're committed to me fully, not just emotionally, but for my religion too, because this church is very important to me. I want us to be the biggest church in
Yeah,
Tennessee.
yeah. You see, that would have been a problem if I I never believed in God. So that would have
Hmm.
been a problem if I wasn't going to church. But you see, I mean, I go to church. I go for Sunday services. I go for weekly services.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, I serve God. I've been serving God most of my life because He's been the one there for me. He brought me. He put me in this stage I am today.
Hmm.
And I just can't do without serving Him. So I don't see serving God at your church as a problem if we're together. I
Oh,
mean,
oh
but
goodness.
where else would I go?
Oh, good. Well, yeah, because there ain't much out here. We're the only church in this area, and we've got a fence, so you can't really go anywhere else. But yeah, honey, that's what I want to hear because I want a committed man who's also going to get into my religion and who's going to sit on my throne beside me and, wear the robe and hold the foil hat. I want all of that, honey. I want your full commitment, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Me
goodness.
too. Me too. How much saw you this year?
Oh, this
Oh,
is
oh, you
this is so
see,
crazy.
I mean, I was tell you, I'm really enjoying our conversation and the little plans we're making for the future, and knowing that you want the same thing as I do. I mean, it's really catching my interest. But you see, at the same time, I really hope you're real. I mean, I'm just so scared. I'm really, really scared about. I'm really scared and very cautious about the kind of people I talk to on the side.
Oh, honey, you,
Because
you have to be
there's so
careful.
many, there are so many. Yeah,
You got to be careful because you just never know who you're talking to on the internet, honey. I understand.
yeah, yeah. Because there's so many fake profiles on the side, people pretending to be somebody else. And scammers too. So it's really difficult to know if a person is real or not. So I have a policy of video chatting with whoever I get involved with online.
Oh, honey,
So
I don't blame you because you know
I
what?
just
The internet is so scary. I mean, you could be falling in love
yeah
with a 40-something-year-old man. You
yeah
just never know. And I don't know
yeah.
anything about scammers. I've never dealt with scammers, but good Lord, that's scary. I've never
I
encountered
mean,
that kind of thing.
I got canned out of $20,000.
Oh my God, what are these scammers? Who are they? I don't understand what they are.
You don't know, you don't understand what scammers are or
No,
who
what?
scammers are.
No, I've never heard of such a thing. What do they do? I don't understand.
You've never experienced scammers.
No, never.
I mean, they just I mean they have a way of tricking you to send money and all of that. You know, there was this lady I met. We got talking on the side for a while, and she told me she was in France and she was looking after her sick mom who was sick of cancer. You know,
Oh,
so she told me she needed to take good care of her mom, and her mom needed a swift what's it called operation. You
oh,
know, because she was really at a terrible stage. So I asked her how much it was gonna cost for the operation, and she told me it was gonna cost $15,000. You know,
oh goodness.
or judging here, based on the fact that I loved her already, and I just wanted her to be done with looking after her mom in France and come back to the United States. I had no other option than to send her the $15,000 just so her mom could get her operation done. So I sent her $15,000 and an extra $5,000 for a flight and welfare, you know. And at the end of the day, I got to realize I've been talking to a guy all the while and not a lady.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Well, I mean, you know, I'm all woman. I mean, goodness, I'm more woman than you'll
Yeah,
ever know.
I
Oh,
know.
I've never,
I
I've
mean,
never.
he never, the person never spoke to me on the phone. I mean, you know, I'm
Oh,
this kind of person who falls in love easily. You know, when I like you, I fall for you easily. You know, and I can do when I'm in love, I can do anything. I can do anything for you, regardless of what you do to me. As long as I'm in love with you, I will do anything just to make you happy. And she just took advantage of it, you know. But I
oh,
learned my lesson already. I learned my lesson already.
what
Trust
a
me.
what a horrible thing for you to go through, you poor man. Where's this woman now? I mean, can we hunt her down and maybe like she can come out here to the property and we can sacrifice her or something? I mean, that's horrible. I feel so sorry for you. Think it's funny, but yeah, it can be done. So anyway,
Yeah.
um,
You're really funny, sweetheart.
oh, honey, yeah, I'm being serious. But no, I mean, that's horrible that you seem like such a sweet, genuine, and may I say, honest man. So I couldn't imagine
Oh,
going through that.
baby.
Good Lord, you poor thing.
Oh,
I just want to
oh,
cuddle you. I just want to cuddle you in my giant bosoms, you poor man. Well, look, I hope we get
oh
to.
my God.
I know. I hope we get to meet sometime soon.
Well, you
I got
see,
the giggles.
I would like to ask you some things, and I really hope you don't pick offenses and you don't get upset. You
Oh,
see, I'm
okay.
a kind of man who likes to know everything about my lady. You know,
Yes.
I like to know everything, and when I'm in a relationship, I don't like secrets. I like to be open towards my lady. I like to know everything about my lady, and she knows everything about me too. You know,
Uh huh.
so I'm gonna ask you some questions, and when you answer the questions, I'm gonna answer those same questions. Are you getting me? It's just to be your trust. It's just to know more about you and see how open-minded you are towards your man in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, honey. It's like playing truth or
All right.
dare. Okay, go ahead.
So,
Ask me anything.
so before I proceed, I'd like you to know that I'm a very straightforward man, and I like straightforward people. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you whatever information you share with me are safe. Okay, whatever information you share with me is safe. Okay, you don't have problems telling me anything about yourself. Are you getting me?
Oh, I get you, honey.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you live in a rented apartment or you own a house of your own?
Oh, honey, I own a house. It's actually a commune. It's one big house, and then it's on 400 acres, and then there's little tents all over my compound, and then it's fenced in with electric razor wire. So I own the property, honey.
You say what? You don't own the property, or what do you say?
I own the property, honey. It's 400 acres.
Ah,
Yes, and it's all fenced
okay,
in.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
No
okay.
one can get
Well,
out.
I'm gonna answer that too. Well,
Okay.
I got two houses. Okay, I got one on Wisconsin, and I got one in New York. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so I got my houses in the they're fully paid for. I'm not in any debt. I don't owe anybody. I mean, whatever I have now, it's all mine. I paid fully for everything. Okay.
Okay.
So secondly, how much is your income? Your monthly income?
Well, honey, I mean, the church itself, we get probably about $200,000 in donations, and sometimes people just send, like, items. But yeah, we get about that. And then as far as my income, sweetie, like I told you, my dead husband, he left me over $1 million. And after I paid the mortgage and everything, I've got about 800,000 left to live on. And then next year, I'm gonna get my pension. So I don't worry about money, honey. I'm set.
Okay, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? I'm gonna answer that too.
Okay.
I'm answering that so you don't feel like I'm cheating you.
No.
Okay?
Okay.
Because I believe whatever you tell me, you should also have that information about me.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay, baby.
Okay. Okay. So I I earn about okay. I get contracts 2 to 3 times every year.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not a salary earner. Okay? I earn wages. When I get contracts, I get paid. Okay? It's not like I work monthly to earn salary. Are you getting me?
I get you, honey. I understand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I get contracts 2 to 3 times every year, and each contract each contract works between $300,000 to $400,000. So if you multiply how much a contract worth by the number of times I get contracts every year, it should be between $900,000 to $1.2 million. So if you split that by 12 months, so I would just say let's say probably between 50 to $70,000 monthly. So that's my monthly income.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, honey.
So you see, I'm not looking for a relationship for money. I got my own. I just want a lady I can love, a lady who is gonna love me genuinely and trust me. I mean, everything I have is also gonna be hers. As long as the love she has for me is genuine, I don't have a problem with that. Are
Mm-hmm.
you getting me?
Oh, I get you, honey, because it's the same with me. I'm not looking for money. I'm
Yeah.
looking for love, and everything that's mine is going to be yours. So when you come and we're part of this church, you're going to sit as Lord Captain of the extraterrestrials, too. You're going to be just as
Yeah.
big as part of it as me. So if anything happens, we're both to blame,
Yeah.
honey. Yes, yes. No, I understand.
Yeah. 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 Oh, that. So what?
I understand what you mean, honey. It's a partnership.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you're getting me.
Oh
So, are
yeah.
you in any debt?
No, honey, I don't have any debt. My house is paid for. My two cars are paid for. Even the damn cat food's paid for. Well, I'm fine, honey.
Well, I mean, you can feel free if you're in any debt. I mean, I promise we can sort it out. We can get it paid. I just want to know everything about the lady I want to go into a relationship with. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I
Okay, it's not
understand.
something you should hide from me.
Oh, honey, I'm not hiding
Okay.
nothing now. The only thing I'm going to tell you is next summer we're going to be financing a new statue for the church, and it's going to be the big alien head. But I've already got that taken care of, so I don't have any debt right now. I'm not going to have any debt.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, that's good. So, talking about your bills, how much bills do you pay every month? What's your monthly bill?
Well, honey, really, I don't have that much. I mean, like I said, we have solar power, so I don't pay electricity. And then the people
Uh,
here on the commune pedal on bicycles for the water. So I mean, they're forced to do that for 4 hours a day, no matter what. And so
uh,
we have well water. And once in a while the
uh,
propane bill will be a little high because my son Kyle likes to cook his business stuff in the back shed. But other than a propane bill, other than that, honey, I don't have many bills. I'd say maybe about $200 a month just in gas to drive to and from
uh,
town. So that's it, honey.
okay. I pay about $900 every month on bills.
Okay.
Okay, and I got two credit cards. I got one with Chase Bank, which is a $15,000 limit, and I got one with Capital One, which is a $10,000 limit. How about you?
Oh, well, honey, I got one of them Walmart gift cards, and it's got about a $500 limit. And then I've got myself the Bank of Tennessee, the Waffle
Uh-huh.
House. I got the Waffle House credit card, and that's got about,
I
I
didn't
don't
hear
know.
you.
Okay. I said I got me a Walmart gift card one. It's got about a couple hundred. And then I got me the Waffle House gift card credit card, and that's probably got about $10,000 credit on it. I ain't used it in probably 6 months, honey. I don't have many expenses. And like I said, on the compound here, we just wear them big sheets, so I don't buy any clothes or any kind of
Oh,
anything like that. I'm
oh,
not one of
you
them
said
women.
what? Oh, you said you got what's the second credit card you said you got?
It's the Waffle House. It's a bank.
Walmart.
Well, I've got the Walmart, but then I've got the Waffle House. It's the bank here in Tennessee. But I don't use it, honey.
Oh,
I couldn't even tell you where the hell the cards are. I don't use credit cards, sweetheart. I just pay
oh, you
cash.
you you have just two credit cards.
Yeah, I don't even use them, honey. I just pay cash for everything.
And what are your limits?
What's that?
What are your limits?
My limit, I think I got about 10 grand on that last one, but I don't. My son Kyle once in a great while will use it to go buy Drano and some plastic
You
tubing.
say
But other
what?
than that, I don't use my credit cards. I use cash.
Hello,
I'm here, sweetheart. Do you hear me?
hello, sweetie.
Hello, sweetie.
Yeah, what are you saying? I didn't hear you. You said you got $10 on one, and son has it.
Well, no, I was saying I've got two credit cards and I don't ever use them. I think my son used the last one about 3 months ago to buy some Drano and some Benadryl and some plastic tubing. Other than that, I pay cash for everything, honey. I keep about $15,000 in my purse. I mean, if I need something, boom, I got the cash. I don't like them credit cards.
Okay, okay.
Uh huh.
Well, you see, I I'd like to tell you this. Do you mind if I take responsibility of your bills every month,
Well, honey,
please?
why? What? I don't have that many bills. Why do you want to pay my bills? I mean, what do you want to do, honey?
I mean, I just like when I have a lady, I like to be responsible. I like to act like the man I am in a life.
Uh huh.
You get it? Yeah. So I know you don't have much beers, but the little you have, I'm gonna feel like a man. I'm gonna feel like you're a man taking care of them. You know what I mean?
Oh well, honey,
Because I believe that's my duty.
I understand,
Are you
honey.
getting it?
Oh, I get what you're trying to do. Trust me, I do. But like I said, I mean, if you want to help contribute, if you're living here and you want to pay the bills, fine. If you want to contribute to the church and buy the arsenic for the Kool Aid, that's fine. But honey, I mean, you can't go around paying people's bills. You're such a sweet man. No wonder why them nasty, flaky women been taking advantage of you.
Are you there, sweetie?
Oh God, I heard you, honey. I said,
Oh,
if you're living here, you can pay the bills if you want, but I mean,
oh,
I don't have anything you can pay right now. I've just paid everything off, sweetheart.
okay, okay. But should in case you ever need anything, I mean, when I say anything, I mean anything.
Uh huh.
Okay,
Uh huh.
you don't hesitate. You don't hesitate to tell me, okay?
Oh, well, you know what I need, honey. You're so sweet. You know what I need. You know what I need right now, baby.
What is it?
I
What do you need?
I need a kiss.
You need a kiss?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Mwah. Well, you asked for a kiss and I just gave you kisses.
Oh my goodness, you're such a good kisser. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my God. I mean, I can explain how happy
Oh,
I am right
oh,
now.
oh
I
goodness.
mean, I just feel like I found the lady of my dreams. I just feel like I found the lady I've been searching for.
Oh goodness.
And
Oh,
I promise you're never gonna regret this. Okay,
oh honey.
I promise you, I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna hurt you. I'm never gonna make you unhappy. Okay, I just hope. I mean, I just want love. I just hope you're capable of giving me that.
Oh honey, I'll tell you what, I promise you I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna fool around. I'm never gonna desert you, honey.
All right, sweetie. I believe you. I believe you. So, is it your bedtime now?
Well, yeah, I think it should be. I just took all my medication, so I should probably get to bed. Now you let me know if you're coming next Friday, and I'll come pick you up in the compound vehicle, sweetheart.
Oh, all right, baby. All right. So, you go get some rest now, and I hope you talk to me tomorrow. I hope we can always talk.
Oh, honey, we'll talk all the time. I mean, I've got a church service in the morning, and I've got to induct two new members into the compound, but it won't take long as they're not bleeders. So after that, honey, I'm free, and we can talk all day long if you want to.
Okay, baby. All right. Can you do me a favor, please? Like,
What
just
turkeys?
one favor. All
What's
right.
you want a what, sweetheart?
I said, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Okay. Well, look, you see, I must tell you, I'm a very jealous man.
Uh huh.
I'm a one woman man. Okay.
Well,
When
yeah.
I'm with a lady, I always like to be faithful to that lady.
Well,
You
you
know,
you better
and
be.
I expect her. Did you hear what I said?
I'm listening, honey. I'm listening.
All right. I said when I'm with a lady, I always like to be faithful to that lady, and I expect the same from her too. You know what I mean? So,
Uh huh.
are you there?
Yes, honey.
Are you there? I don't want a situation whereby we're together and you're busy talking to other men or going out with other men, and
Oh
I
no.
always like to be the only man in my lady's life.
Oh, honey, I want
Are you
that too.
getting?
I hear you, 'cause if you cheat on me, I'll cut your damn ding dong off. No, I want a committed relationship, sweetheart.
Mhm. All right. So, with that being said, uh, do you think we should? get off the side together, take off our profiles from the side since we found each other ready.
Oh yes, I think we should leave the site. I think we should cut all ties with everybody. It just be you and me, honey. Nobody else. No
Yeah,
one's gonna come
yeah,
between us.
yeah.
No, you think
That's
I'm
what I
kidding?
want, City.
No, if
If
any,
you're cool with it, then let's get on the side and take off our profiles now,
honey,
please.
I agree with you. I don't want no other woman looking at you, because if they look at you, I'm gonna tear out their weaves.
I love you. I love you.
What the hell is that?
I'll go on the side and take off my profile, and you're gonna do the same for me too.
Oh yes, honey, we're gonna ride or die together. We're together forever, honey.
All right, baby. All right. Oh my God, you make me. I mean, you really made me very happy tonight, and I
Uh,
mean, I promise to always make you happy for the rest of the life, sweetie.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
always make you happy too. I'll follow you everywhere. We'll be together every
Uh,
waking minute
oh,
till we take our last breaths.
oh, oh, baby, you're so sweet.
Honey, you.
Oh, well, thank you so
Oh,
much for coming into my life and making me a very happy man tonight.
oh,
I
thank
promise
you,
I'll never
sweetheart.
let you down, sweetheart.
It's been the
Okay?
it's been the best 41 minutes of my life, baby cakes.
Oh. You're
I
the best, sweetheart. Mwah.
know. Mwah, mwah,
All right,
mwah.
baby. You're gonna get your
Give me another kiss, baby.
mwah. Oh my oh my god.
Oh my God, it's
All
real.
right, sweetie. You go get some rest, okay?
Okay,
And
I'm gonna
we'll
take.
talk in the morning, okay?
All right, I'm gonna take a handful of Xanax and go to bed. Good night, sweetheart.
All right, baby. Good night. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.